Sailor Mercury, Amy here, and today I'm going to talk about why we don't use Google Hangouts or why we don't use YouTube live streaming. Now, why we don't use it anymore. Now, everybody is familiar with Google Hangouts or YouTube live streaming. It's been on YouTube at least since 2013 AD. Before that, it was on the Google accounts, and then you had to install it and register it and all kinds of things, and it was way complicated, I guess. Or at least that's what people said, and it probably was. So, and then people claim there's a difference between Google Hangouts and Hangouts on Air, but really, I don't think there's a difference, except one's running off of YouTube and the other one's running off the Google account. Anyway, so why we don't use it is number one, it's too time consuming. First you gotta click into Hangouts. Then you have to go in and put the title and the description and tags. Then you gotta set up all the other information, like dating, the recording instead, and the recording date, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And then you gotta click begin, watch that load up, then wait for it, then click onto it. And people claim that the controls are there, but they don't do nothing. To my wisdom, the controls don't do anything. It records in high definition, and even if you want to change it to Dolby Digital, you can't. There isn't any, if you want, like, for example, if you stop it, that's it automatically goes into furlaying. It's not like with YouTube webcam cap, not like with video file upload or movie, with that, where with this program, if I wanted to start again, all I gotta do is just hit stop record and hit record again. Well, there is none of that on Google Hangouts, and it's just too time consuming. And I never really want it, and my contacts are never on at the same time I am, so it defeats the whole purpose of trying to have a group talk, And if you want to try to use it as some means of getting a movie show out there, it does it, but it's too time consuming, And I only used it temporarily when YouTube got rid of webcam capture or the likeness taker, whatever. They shouldn't have gotten rid of that, but that's a different story. And I was only using it temporarily until I could find a permanent fix for it, But regardless of that, I don't use it. It's too time consuming. None of the programs work. It makes it where you gotta you gotta go into it, watch it begin, then you got to put the title, description, and tags, set up your commenting settings, do a recording instead, or, recording date or whatever. It's too needless. Then you gotta wait for it to begin. And then you gotta go through the whole thing. And then you can't change it from being high definition, So at the end of the day, it's not really worth it. That's why I don't use it. If it wasn't for YouTube getting rid of YouTube webcam capture, I would never ever stumbled upon it. I probably would never ever used it. Yeah, I abled it, but it was just to have it abled. But I never really I never goaled on using it. So that's why I don't use it. And I only used it temporarily, and I'll never use it again. Plus, if you don't have a Google Chrome-based computer or a Google Chromebook computer, it makes other computers crash. You always hear about people using Microsoft Windows or Apple Macintosh OS or, Linux or whatever, and you always hear about people, making their computers crash. So that's another reason, why I don't use it. So yeah, Dan, that's why I don't use Google Hangouts or YouTube live streaming or whatever they want to call it. Too time consuming, So that's about it. I'm Sailor Mercury. Amy, hope you enjoyed this movie show.